Hi there. So, a couple things before I start this reading. There's going to be 4 of them split into the elements: fire, water, earth, and air. This is a reading, or these 4 readings are readings for those who did not resonate with the energies that I tapped into for the individual zodiac readings that I just posted yesterday. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because, look, those readings, first of all, they're like 3 minutes long, so I can't get into a whole lot of detail. Second, it's tapping into the most abundant energy within your collective. So it will not apply to all of you across the board. Neither will these readings, right? I did get like a few messages saying, oh my God, so bad news. And is my girlfriend cheating on me, or is my partner cheating on me? Absolutely not, unless you already know about it. I want you to know that. Your intuition already knows all of this because I'm actually reading your energies, right? Deep down inside, you will know. And I'm not telling you something you already don't know. Those bad news things, right? Like, have you ever been like awake at night all weekend waiting for Monday because you're just so sure that your supervisor, your boss is gonna like ream you for something? Yes, reel you into their office and then ream you. I mean, come on, we've all had those inklings. Your subconscious is already aware. My reading should not shift your energy. Please do not let that happen. Now, what I will say is when Spirit sends you a message, like from one of the healing decks, not from an oracle deck, advice deck, that is Spirit trying to send you a message through me that you've already been probably pinging at night when you're alone, but you're not cognizant of it fully. Your conscious mind is not cognizant of it. Your subconscious mind is probably resisting it. Change is really hard, okay? So when I give Spirit's advice, that's all it is. It's advice from Spirit. You don't have to take it. You have absolute free will. I don't know why I'm really excited, but I really need to get that across. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the support. It means a lot. This past year, past 5 years, I've gotten a lot more tapped into spirituality. Mine, my family's, we have a lot of that. I have been forced to be in situations where I am alone because of the nature of caregiving, and it's taken me away from my own community, my beautiful soccer community, which I truly love and miss and cannot wait to return to. But as a life coach, I have evolved so much, and it's not an easy journey. Honestly, facing your shadows is one of the hardest things that you will have to do. Wow, far harder than telling other people about theirs or working through theirs. It's working through your own, but that's like the first step into helping someone else, is really assessing yourself honestly. And so, you know those moments where you're like in absolute flux and chaos, and you're like in this liminal space. You don't know what's coming. You know what's leaving. You're resistant to let go. But that's where you learn. That's where you have the opportunity to grow. That's where you can finally, if your soul has been fragmented by, for me, I'll tell you, decade of bullying and racial abuse, that really like makes you toughen up, right? There's a whole generation out there that was told to suck it up, and other things that I heard were some people were just meant to carry more, right? Because you're strong enough. Listen, all of that causes potential fragmentation of your own soul. You're looking for community, you want to fit in, and you're constantly told that you don't. That's a wound that you carry into your adult life, and then it transposes itself across your relationships, your friendships, your romantic relationships, your working relationships, your relationship with yourself. Unless you face up to that, you're gonna like carry that into the next generation and then accidentally put it on your kids or other people that you meet. It's not the best way to live, right? So here I am telling you all of this because I'm hoping that my readings really reach some of you and help you assess what you subconsciously know but are trying to avoid. That is my message to you, channeled from my higher self, I think. So normally I wouldn't have the courage to say all of this, but here we go. Hi there. So this is for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Those of you who maybe didn't resonate with my shorter 3-minute readings. This is a longer one. This is for your collective. And hey, if you are an air sign and just want to listen in, feel free. Maybe something in here will be in alignment with your situations, your realities. If so, I hope it helps. Let me know in the comments section, please. Thanks. All right, so first, let's start with this deck that has caused so much trouble for those who are like, oh my God, bad news. I know you can handle it. I know you can handle everything, guys. All right, so what is potentially in your week ahead? My air signs. December 1st to the 7th. What do we have? Breakthrough. I love it. I feel like this card, I'm so happy because I'm getting this card a lot. Petty gains. Okay, so all right, you know, you're getting some small winnings here and a breakthrough. Anything else, Spirit? Take the gains while they come. Hey, I'm all for that. Okay. But I was just gonna say there is a warning, because if you accidentally this is at the back of the deck, by the way. This is very appropriate, huh? Celebration. I mean, yeah, time appropriate. Look, chasing petty gains can undermine your ability for long-term wealth. I do want to say that because I do have trap here, and just letting you know, financially, I think that's appropriate. But overall, it's a good week for change. All right, so leave these cards out for you. So the air signs, you guys got breakthrough, petty gains, and trap. So again, let's do finances first. Right away, because I see two things talking about finances. Just be careful, okay? Look, small gains accumulated over time, that's Knight of Pentacles kind of energy, great, all right? But petty gains, it's a different phrase, right? It's saying that, well, here it defines it, being penny wise and pound foolish, undermining overall success. So are you chasing small goals by any chance at work and forgetting what your overall goal is? So your goals should align with, like, make them SMART goals. So your goals should align with your weekly projects, right? All right, sorry. Had to get that in. All right, Spirit. So tell me about air signs, Gemini, Libra. Aquarius, what can they expect in the realm of finance and career? Spirit, please, this week. Wow, okay. I love it. Breakthrough, Sun. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So, and you know what? Okay. This is what, I think this is the trap. Mental trap. 8 of Pentacles. What is it that you are... I kind of like this message, though. Break through this mental trap. First of all, I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for all of you. You're going to catch it because you're very cerebral. Now, once you do that, Knight of Cups, start moving forwards. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Move forwards. A Knight of Cups moves, right? It's not like a page mentality. It's moving towards something. And what are you moving towards? Queen of Pentacles and the Sun. Someone who is grounded and abundant and wealthy and in charge of their own life, their own penny. That's not a penny, right? But I want to say something else. Their own monetary output. And the Sun. It's a good prognosis. I don't see any issues here. Work with people, collaborate. 3 of Pentacles at the back, really relevant here. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, guys, and I think that's pretty good, right? I hope you can agree. The Sun in your financial career outcome for the week. Let me know if it works out. I'd love to hear. Okay. Now, no, we're going to use a different deck. When it comes to matters of the heart, I hope it's as good of a prognosis, but let's see. How are you doing, air signs in general? What's your collective up? Okay, pretending. Fake, living beyond means, perhaps. What else? Spirit, I'm all dejected now. No, I'm just kidding. But I am a little bit like, guys, okay, there's a meeting on the books. Maybe you're gonna, maybe you have a date coming up, or you're planning to meet someone. I hope you won't pretend. Gossip, karmic, interlude. Guys, oh, and there's one more. Wait. Twin flames. Wow. Shit. This is going to be intense. Warning, okay? It's like a trigger warning for those of you who don't want a long reading. Because these two coming out together, it's telling, this is separate. 2 different energies in your lives. Some of you. You have a karmic and you have a twin flame. I'm not going to like badmouth karmic. Oh my God. But I am going to say it's just a love affair. There's a reason karmics happen in people's lives. Lessons that you've been unwilling to learn. All right? Lessons like pretending to be someone you're not. Now, the pause, the interlude here is with your twin flame connection. Twin flames are a type of karmic, but, and I want to explain this really well because I've been doing a lot of work researching it and learning more. In twin flame journeys, both parties grow and learn from the cycles that they experience, the mirrors, the heavy lessons, right? And they grow and change and develop. Within a karmic situation, a purely karmic, they come into your life to teach you something about yourself, but they do not necessarily grow. They do not necessarily change. And neither may you. Like, there's no like promise that you will learn from that. You may just keep repeating cycles with different karmics like forever. But hopefully that's not the case. Guys, hopefully you're learning. People are talking about you. There's gossip. And I got gossip from another deck for my earth signs. So I don't know if you're dating an earth sign or with an earth sign, but just letting you know. Okay, so you've got a lot going on. You've got a lot going on. I don't know who you're meeting with, but you have so much going on. I am not surprised. I know you're full of multitaskers in your collectives. I really wanted to pull from that deck, but let's see. All right. So, when it comes to your current relationship, whoever it's with, okay, the relationship on your mind, I'm not going to tell you who it is, karmic or twin flame, whoever is on your mind the most, how does my collective feel about them? Like, how do you feel about them? Spirit, show me. This is confirmation for you. If it came out, Queen of Cups. So whoever's on your mind, you love them. You see them as, oh my God, that's so cute. I love this image. Dolphins, right? They make you feel like those dolphins that are dancing in the sky. Okay, what else? Ooh, but also, I think this is the person with whom you are not in contact with, or very limited contact with, whoever you're in an interlude with, because you're in your head and you're having a lot of jagged edge type thoughts, meaning it's like maybe you're up at night and you can't sleep thinking about them, but you don't necessarily know it's them that you're thinking about. You just can't sleep. You want a new beginning with them. What else, Spirit? Yeah, you want a new beginning with them. They are your wish fulfillment, the Star. So this person is the person, my guess is the twin flame connection, with whom there is currently an interlude. And if I have to go further into this, I will say that the relationship that you might be in currently, now this is not for all of you, but I am gonna like pull more cards. It could be where you're pretending to be someone you're not, and that often happens with karmic situations. Now, again, you really want a new beginning. You want Page of Wands with your wish fulfillment person, your Queen of Cups. Okay, so let's do this. Let's clarify. I'm going to clarify, because I do not want to guess here. Spirit, tell me how my viewer feels about their karmic situation, or the person you're juggling them. Two of Pentacles. Okay. High Priest. Okay, I'm going to clarify that. Could be that you see potential for commitment, or it could be something else. So we're going to find out. Never mind. It was definitely something else. So, okay. All right. Yeah. You're thinking about walking away. Eight of Cups. Either that or they walked away from you. And I do feel that in my chest as I say it. Look. Death. Three of Swords. I can barely breathe. And the Eight of Cups. God. You have either recently experienced, okay, it hurts. I think you feel this. An ending that was really painful. Now, you had hoped for some sort of transition into a new form, the Star. But I don't think that you yet know if it can be recovered, because currently the recent past is Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, an energy of release, right? Of walking away. I'm going to ask, because I do feel like some of you may want a new beginning with that person. Spirit, tell me, what is the overall intention that this collective has towards their karmic? You have King of Swords and you have the Ten of Swords, another indication that this was a very painful ending for you. King of Swords, no. He's not gonna be like, oh yeah, marry me. he's going to be like, and it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman watching this, or no gender at all, right? You are someone who is tight-lipped. You are someone who is currently focused heavily on other matters. Love is not one of them, because I think this was a very painful ending for you. Are you pretending, though? I'm going to find out what is that about. So we're going to get guidance for all of you. What is this pretending card about? Please show me, Spirit. What? The Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're pretending to hold it all together, but deep down inside, you're the Hermit. You're in the Hanged Man, right? I mean, this is an air card. I'm totally tuning into you right now. Queen of Swords. You are trying to hold your shit together, but deep down inside, I want you to know it's okay. It's okay to lose it, because not like, I don't mean like go crazy. I mean, it's okay to admit that you have emotions. I think you're working really hard on yourself, and that's good. Take that lantern, take that Hermit lantern, and go within. Continue to do that. Within, you'll find some clarity. And we're going to get Spirit's advice, because Spirit absolutely loves that. When people are going within Hermit mode, I mean, trust me, I was in Hermit mode most of this year. It's not easy. It's really not easy. Hermit mode forces you to uncover your own shadows, work through them, but you will come out the other side, okay? A lot clearer. The sun is out there. All right, Spirit, shadow light, show me advice for this collective. Please show me advice for this collective, because now I see the story fully, I think, and I would love to get some advice for you guys. All right, can you clarify? Let's clarify that Page of Wands, please. Thank you. Let's clarify, I love it. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. That's logical. And let's clarify that Two of Wands, please. Wow, well, that really, okay. All right, so this is about you needing to go from that King and Queen energy where you think you know it all, right? And you think you have it all together, to a page. I know you don't want to hear it right now, but a page level where you're exploring. Page of Pentacles, someone who is learning about usually themselves. I don't know if you want to go out there and paint like this guy. He is painting, right? Yeah. But you know what? It might be a good idea. Go out into nature and see what inspires you around there. You have the Page of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups, okay? Time for you to take a small adventure, a journey that makes you ultimately feel emotionally fulfilled by yourself, within your own, like, love your own company. This is not about like going out into the dating pool, right? This is saying that you are your own wish fulfillment. You merely need to take the first step into realizing that. When you're on your mental adventure, right? Look at yourself with a beginner's eye. Learn more about yourself. You're going to find that you are so incredible. You are so you're someone that shines. Once you see your own self-worth, things will start to clear up for you. I feel like I'm talking in riddles for some reason. I'm not. I don't know why it's coming out that way. That's Spirit. Now, this is important too. That pretending card, here it is. in the form of a tarot card. It's the Seven of Swords. So something, somehow within you is not really happy with who they are. Again, once you reach that Nine of Cups within, you don't need to hide. You can be authentic. But right now, you're not being authentic. You're Seven of Swords. You're running from something. Maybe from yourself. Probably from yourself. And then, you know, other people who maybe see who you truly are. Or partly who you truly are. You're hiding. There's no point in hiding. Come out again into the page openness, right? A Page of Swords is somebody I know you're like, but I'm the King and the Queen of Swords. I'm not a Page of Swords. But yes, Spirit is saying humble yourself a little bit here. Humble yourself, because you've been hiding in the shadows. You've been hiding your shadows in the shadows. And a Page of Swords is like, all right, I'm going to start from scratch and learn about myself, my shadows. Why are you hiding? Only you can answer that. This is not saying, hey, go stalk somebody. I know a lot of people call Page of Swords the online stalker card. Right now, this is saying time for you to go within and learn more about what you're hiding and why you're hiding it. The shadows are inner child wounds, and they need to be addressed before you can move forward and be that King and Queen of Swords. Wow, I don't know, I'm getting really heavy into this. All right, now, this was my favorite one, but it is the most complicated. Now you are going to be at a crossroads. Spirit is saying that you're going to have, this is free will right here. You're going to have free will. Two of Wands. Now, incorporate and balance. I don't know if there's two people here. Actually, no, it's not. This is about you. This is all about you. Knight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. When you are past that page portion of your journey, of your inner journey, advance to the Knight level, okay? And these are both energies that you may not be used to incorporating into your life in a balanced way. So once you're humbled and in equilibrium, you can be that Knight of Pentacles, grow slowly but surely, and balance out your fire for whatever it is that you're going after. This is the Knight of Wands. So being able to balance fire and earth is a beautiful thing. It makes you come across temperate, right? And I think that overall, air signs try to be temperate, but to the point where they've pushed aside the emotional realm. You need to, and it's coming up, because you will be able to incorporate the emotional realm into your own life once you are able to balance this is so crazy, huh? your mental capacities, right, with your money, right, your pentacles, your material life, and with your inner fire. So I feel like this whole message is about gaining inner equilibrium. And this is not like you're going to do this in 1 week. You're absolutely not going to do this in 1 week. This is a journey that you're going to be embarking on. Maybe you start doing it. Maybe you start on your journey this week. But this is like, I feel like this is a very, we're going to ask later. But I feel like this is a very long-term kind of project. Okay, healing takes a while. I don't believe, I'm not going to sit there and tell you healing is forever. You're always healing. Because that means, like, some people are like, oh my God, I'm always healing. I'm never going to be ready for anything or anyone. That's not true. That's not true. Now, healing is not the same as learning and growing, okay? Healing can be, like, if we were meant to be on this earth only to heal, fuck that. I don't think anyone's souls would have agreed to that. You're meant to live. Yeah, heal those wounds while you are able to, and then embark on your life's mission. Your life's mission is not to heal, okay? That's part of the journey. Okay, I don't know why. I'm on a weird sidetrack. Whoever's listening, thank you. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Balance out your whatever fuels your fire with whatever brings you tangible results. So don't just be hot and cold. Be someone who is lasting, someone who is true. Okay? Now, then I love this. This is all about the Empress within you. We all have the Empress within us. Somebody who is nurturing, who wants to grow something, who wants to give birth to either a creation or a project, something. Our life mission, it's within you. But you need to balance all of what I just said before out in order to be able to be like in that beautiful Empress kind of energy. And I know I might be talking to some masculines and they're like, what? Why would, no. But you have that energy within you. Only when you can incorporate your divine feminine nature and your divine masculine nature are you truly able to be the kind of person that really shines in this world. And I think you know it deep down inside. Queen of Cups came out. You inherently have the ability to be truly loving to yourself. And I don't think that whoever I'm talking to, you have been so far. I think you have been overly judgmental and someone who's blocked their heart way too much. So when you've gone through the full process, Spirit, again, I'm reiterating, like, this is your free will. You can choose to not do any of this, right? You're gonna come out able to love purely yourself and others. All right, that was a really long one. So I do want to get one card from, we'll do the Healing Heart deck first. And then, whew, oh no, that one got really deep for me. What are you healing? Literally, you're healing your healing heart. I love it. Face your shadow and grow. I'm sorry, but this is reiterating. Look at that shadow back there. This is reiterating everything I just said. Spirit's message to you is by loving yourself, by incorporating your inner child, the wounds that you've been blocked, that you have blocked as a form of self-protection, okay? You have blocked your own progress and you've kept yourself in a karmic cycle of some sort. Heal your inner heart, okay? Wow, pretty deep today, guys. I don't know. Tell me if this resonates. I cannot. I just hope I'm not speaking into the ether and everyone's gonna be like, what is she even talking about? I love it. Life force, soul gifts, just watch me. Oh my God, getting chills. I'm just getting chills because, yeah, I'm just getting chills. I don't think I've ever channeled like publicly like this where I get chills. I have private readings where I've cried, but yeah, so when you heal your heart, your life force will finally be able to be free, and that's when your soul gifts will come out. And I apologize, I am getting a little teary-eyed because it's beautiful, because Spirit is showing you're gonna be like, I don't know who you are, but you're gonna be performing for yourself and for God and for the world, and it's gonna be so fucking powerful. Just watch you, and we will. I'm so proud of you because I believe many of you will be able to go through this journey and come out and be amazing. do what your soul has intended. All right, well, sending you so much love and support. Okay, bye.